Hello everyone, welcome to another Dune Imperium match. We've got another Imperium Cup match here with Group N Week 6 happening. I'm sure it's going to be another exciting game. We've got Mathias here in red position, in first position, Jocke in second position, Ashara in yellow in third, and Tatraspoon in fourth. And looks like we're underway. Tatraspoon picking Ilban. Let's have a quick look at the Imperium row. We've got, very exciting Imperium row. Tilalaksu Master, Chome Directorship. I'm sure we're going to see a nuke here happening soon. No Helena available. No one's going to get that early access to the Tilalaksu Master. Some pretty standard picks here happening. Ilban in fourth position, Baron in second position, and we've got also Yuna in first position. Now Jocke, or maybe it's pronounced Jocke, so I apologize if I got that incorrect. It's got Ikaz, Ariana, and Eliza. He's thinking about Ikaz. Nothing really jumps up here that would make you swing a certain way, but it does go with Ikaz. And we're underway. Hopefully the screen is good there for everyone. Now the conflict's going to be skirmish. Not too exciting. Pretty standard. Yuna, of course, going smuggling. Getting that extra Solari. No faction access here for Ikaz, so he might look to just go to Arrakis, which is unfortunate. Although he will most likely be able to trash this round, which isn't a bad thing. So I don't mind him going tech negotiation or maybe even Carthage. So it looks like that's what he's going to do. Maybe he's going for the early reveal as well. We shall see. No one opting to bomb the road just yet. Also no faction access for Baron. Oh, and he picks up Stage Incident. There you go. There's your luck right there. Maybe he'll throw 3 right in. Maybe he's happy to use it first round. We shall see. And so Fold Space is open for Ilban. Usually he'd like to go Wealth, but yeah, he's got no access to green here either. So it looks like he might just go Arrakis, looking perhaps to put some troops in. Doesn't draw any... it draws his experimentation. Let's see what he chooses to do with that. So Yuna decides to go Mentat. Interesting. And Ikaz has the option to early reveal here. There's not many options. He has the option to go to get 1 spice. But really, I would really just go for the early reveal and go TM if I was him. But no, he's happy to take the 1 spice and use his ring. Perhaps looking to get spiritual fervor. Yep, that's what he does. Yeah, we'll see how much that pays off. I would have been happy to early reveal for a TM there. No one's still bombing the row, which is crazy to me. Everyone happy to let it pass. Baron is going to use up his water, so he won't be able to have access to his Master Stroke anytime soon, which is interesting. It's going to make it harder for him to get those bumps in shipping. Those extra bumps from his master stroke ability. Okay. It's a rather spicy start. Still no one going to fold space. Ilban might actually get there in his second turn in the first round, so we shall see. Or it's also open still for Yuna. She did draw into her diplomacy. No one's still bombing the row. And Yuna has also the option to early reveal for TM. But maybe she will not decide to do that if fold space is still open. Ilban just going with the water. And now here we go. Red is thinking, do I early reveal for TM or do I go fold space? And looks like he's going to early reveal. It's crazy. No one actually using the nuke. First round TM can be very strong. So Yuna's quite happy with that. Action goes to green. Reveals for Benny Telexu Researcher. It's a great card to pick up early. And also gets Industrial Espionage. Oh, that is a good combo if you can get that off. Stitched Horror does turn up, which is a great pickup. Blue and red most likely to be able to pick that up in later on. Baron with 3 reveal, just going with the Arrakis Liaison. And Ilban with 6 reveal might choose to bomb the row here. Wouldn't be surprised. This could certainly get negotiated withdrawal or Gunthopter. I don't mind a lot of swords as an Ilban player, so Gunthopter might be picked up. And he does choose to go with the negotiated withdrawal. And there you go. First round up and no fold space was taken. I like it. A little bit spicy, a little bit different. Let's do it. Ilban, you've got to get his troop. Yeah, there we go. Alright, off to combat. We'll see if Baron chooses to deploy his stage incident. And he doesn't. This is really awkward for Baron. In order to get his master stroke off, he's got to be able to get water first. Oh, he does get the additional troop there, so it's not 2 action. He does get additional troop from the combat. So, off we go to round 2. The battle is Desert Power, victory point, and some bonus water for everyone. Now Ikaz, let's see what he decides to do. He did decide to not go for smuggling last round, so that extra bump in smuggling is not really going to do him anything, but he might actually decide to block that off from the Baron, but decides to maybe go fold space now. Oh, okay, not sure how I feel about this. I think as a Jocke, as a Ikaz played, want to try and get another trash off this round if possible, but we shall see. So it does open it up for Baron, and maybe he will decide to go up, although this just chooses to go down. So perhaps he's looking for that wealth play so that he can get his Swordmaster next round. Ilban using his ring here to get the water. Most likely we'll be able to get that Solari for Mentat. He does have those 2 daggers, so He could potentially go back into the combat via still suits if it's still open, but we shall see. Yuna, most likely perhaps going to go to wealth, just with that spot still being open. Yep, and she chooses to do that. Now we'll see what Ekaz does here. Maybe straight to Hardy Warriors, as that's still open. Most likely going to win it, but he would be wary of Ilban going Carthag to get the top over the top of him, I'm sure. Yeah, difficult to know what Ilban has if he drew another blue access, but chooses to go the safe route and just go Steel Suit. We'll see if he chooses to put a troop in. Probably not, if you still have 3 players ahead of you. Still debating about it. Yeah, not fussed either way, I don't think. Does go both faction access this round, so I won't be able to trash. Now Baron, now difficult position. Now without that water, he's really stuck. What is he going to use this faction access for? Could really just only go secrets. This would have been a great round for him to use his Masterstroke ability. I'm not sure what he's doing with his extra 2 spice there, which he mined from Imperial Haga Basin last round. So he might just have to go secrets, which is a bit rough. Yeah, I think that's really the best option. You really got to play those faction cards when you have access to them. Picks up Rapid, so maybe that will be relevant later on. We shall see. Action on Ilban. Ilban might be tempted to go Mentat here. Just so, yeah, not a lot of troops in combat. This is going to be a very cheap second position for either Yuna or Ilban. Either way, with 2 troops, you're pretty happy with that. Yuna just goes to Arrakis. Does draw experimentation, which means she is going to be good to get Stitched Horror, which is a good pickup for Yuna. Stitched Horror and TM. That is a very good, happy start if I was Yuna. Alright. Ekaz revealing for 3. Not much to buy here. Nothing too exciting. Just go with Shout Out Mapes. Was thinking about it. There you go. Baron with a reveal of 2. I think he already bought a liaison. No, yeah, he's got a second liaison. You don't want to fill up your decks with too many liaisons. And wow, Ilban is giving up the point. He could really just win the combat, but would rather go with Conspiring. He does pick up Master Tactician. That is insane. So he does get to win the combat anyway. There you go. Insight from Ilban. He will be happy with that. Unit does pick up the Stitched Horror. Reveals for 5. And picks up Throne Room Politics. Very good cards. Throne Room Politics and TM and Stitched Horror. Very good start here for Yuna. Ilban reveals, and he's going to have enough combat for that victory point. He does have 5 to reveal. Let's see what he chooses to get. I wouldn't mind getting either Plan, Coupling, or Truthsayer. He goes for Truthsayer. And Reverend Mother pops up. 2 more to buy. He picks up Liaison. Okay. And I'd say pretty good start here for Yuna. Urban will be happy to with this to get this early point. Difficult start, I would say, for Baron, who's still got a lot of work to do. Got to get his Swordmaster next turn. He would like to get that water so that he can play his Master Stroke. No one still with access to interstellar shipping yet. Likely players are just going to give that up to have green, give green access, see if he's got access again next round. And there you go. Urban playing Master Tactician, getting the point as very lucky intrigue. Yep, what a top deck indeed. To round 3 we go. Alright, the battle is sought through the chaos. And Baron picks up his Seek Allies. Sorry. He does go Wealth, of course, to get his Swordmaster. He'll be able to do that. Urban with no faction access, but they did pick up Negotiator Withdrawal, so most likely he's going to look to retreat, go heavy in this combat, and then look to retreat. But he does choose to just smuggle. Perhaps is looking to use that Mentat again and then smuggling back down next round. So we'll see what he chooses to do. Yuno picks up TM. It's got her Diplomacy. Green will be very happy here. Ikaz will be happy if she doesn't block Fold Space, as he did pick up his Fold Space card. Opts to just mine at... forgetting the Imperial Basin, there you go. With extra spice there. And there you go. Ikaz going to Fold Space. He won't get another trash off this round, unfortunately for him. And Baron picking up his Swordmaster. Still no one going into combat. Ikaz is most likely just going to go back and forth to Mentat here, as he won't get it next turn. Probably Mentat and then followed up by Carthag. Put 3 troops in so that he can withdraw. But it's got a few different options. There you go, another Mentat play. Urban doing Urban things. He does pick up his Diplomacy, so he can look to go Hardy Warriors if he did want to put an extra troop in the combat. Is Baron unlikely to go this combat? Ikaz is not going to go in the combat, so these are just going to be cheap combats for red and blue. Baron's really just needs that water. That's really biting him now. Not having access to that water, I think. Really restricting him being able to go into combat. Ikaz is just going to go shipping, of course. Double shipping with the Researcher. So Yuno does go into Wealth. Still Suits. Sorry, I missed that. And to put an extra troop in. I think she figures she's going to be good. Because not many people are going to go into this combat. Ikaz does pick up Counselor's Dispensation. That's probably not going to be relevant for him for a while. He doesn't have a Swordmaster yet. And Baron thinking about maybe going to Carthag, putting a troop in. He could do that. Or Arrakis. Although he doesn't want to draw. He really doesn't want to draw into his Diplomacy. And opts to go to Carthag. Sorry, tech negotiation and picks up Sonic Snoopers. Okay. He does pick up Dispatch and Envoy, which gives him a bit more flexibility, which is good. Still no Solara yet, so he can't utilize his Signet Ring ability, which is unfortunate. Ilban looks like he'll go Hardy Warriors, so he can leave a troop in the combat to get extra rewards. Yep, don't mind this at all. He'll look to do negotiated withdrawal, which means Yuna will win the combat, which she'll be happy about due to that one dagger. Unit opts to trash, which is, yep, doesn't need to go the fast route. She's got TM. And she'll pick up Double Cross. Ooh, which she won't use it now. I don't think that's going to change anything. So Yuna's just going to pass. 2 to buy. Probably nothing there. That's choose to pick up a liaison for future Spice Must Flow purchases. So don't mind that. Ikaz has a reveal of 5. Probably going to bomb the row here. Otherwise just pick up Plan Coupling. Sorry, my apologies. Ikaz did have Shadow Mates, which you can deploy troops. So does look to do that. In 5, some good buys. Opulence comes out for Humanity, and of course Steel Suit Manufacturer. Not many people with a lot of bumps in Fremen just yet, so does pick up Steel Suit Manufacturer. Baron with a reveal of 4. Gun Atomics again, and nothing too juicy for him. Fremen Camps, okay, decent card, voice, but otherwise not many options for him. See if he gets lucky. Oh, there you go, 1 card away for Baron. 1 more card, and he had the web power, and he's upset and sad about that. I would be too. Probably don't want to go with another liaison here. There's nothing else you can buy, Baron, unfortunately. Which means Ilban is the lucky... Oh, not sure if you can buy that. Oh, sorry, that's my apologies. He does have tech negotiation. He does have 2 liaisons, so perhaps Fadaken is a good pickup, just to be able to trash some more cards, thinning his deck. Ilban's super happy. Reveals for 6 and picks up Wave of Power. So again, Ilban and Yuna in good positions here, I think. But still early days. It is June. Anything can happen. Ilban is definitely going to withdraw. Probably get his bump in the spacing. Or perhaps with Steel Suit Manufacturer out there, he will want to just lock up that Fremen Alliance. I wouldn't be surprised if he did that. He's thinking about getting Twisted Mentat. Personally, not sure how I feel about getting Twisted Mentat. He does have a bit more work to do with Unnatural Reflexes, but that would have been the card that I would have chosen, especially as Ilban. And wow, Kwisatz pops out with only Ilban with access to Atomic. So I'd say he's likely to get that. He hasn't got his bump yet. Oh, he does choose to bomb the row. I guess he's got 2 more to reveal and has access to Chomb shares now. So, okay. Ilban, don't forget your negotiated withdrawal bump. And there we go. Take it in spacing. Okay. Pretty expected. No one getting the Mentat. Actually, Ilban's probably going to be the most happiest about this, as it's still going to be available for him next round. Yuna picks up Master Tactician and Glimpse the Path for green. And we'll go on to the next round. Round 4. Raid stockpiles. No victory point. And Ilban does not pick up his any yellow access or any faction access, so he can't get his Swordmaster this turn. Most likely just going to go straight up Mentat again. Wouldn't be surprised. He does have a lot of troops in combat, so might be some cheap spice here for him this round. And here comes the Mentat play. Yep. Ilban Mentat every day. He does pick up a lot of persuasion, so maybe he's going to look to go Spice Must Flow this round. We shall see. Yuna with Smuggling open is just going to go Smuggling. Yep, pretty straightforward. Just go up and get her Swordmaster, so she'll be happy with that. Ekaz has access to shipping, but doesn't need to go straight away. Might just go. He's got Still Suit Manufacturer. Oh, doesn't want to risk it. Maybe we'll take the cash now. Goes up and down. Chooses to go. Looks like she's going to go invasion ships, which is a good tech. And definitely will take the Solarian, get his Swordmaster, and makes his way up. Wouldn't mind him going up the Fremen here, since he does have Still Suits. It's always nice to be able to recall that card. There's not really any other competition with the spacing at the moment, but here we go. Baron finally being able to go to Still Suits, get his water so he can prep up his Hardy, which he might do this turn. Probably not. Maybe he will do it just to trigger his Master Stroke with Dispassionate Envoy, and then perhaps look to stage. We shall see. A few options. Back to Ilban. Truthsayer is going to be played perhaps to Secrets to work on in faction access, but nope, chooses to go to Wealth. Be interesting to see if he does choose a cycle here. Giving up that Spice Must Flow, potentially. No, oh, he's definitely good. He's definitely good. So he will potentially be able to go to Arrakis, put troops in, and then withdraw again. But that would be a very greedy play if he misses on one more persuasion. So he might actually, look to just go and be happy with revealing for 6 for Gurney. We shall see. Good plays from Ekaz getting invasion ships, and both of them now being able to get their Swordmaster. Ekaz does pick up Benny's sister alliance sisters, so plays are starting to play quickly now. And here we go, the Hardy Warriors play. Pretty expected. That was definitely an option for Baron, so he looks to work on his Fremen alliance now. And if not many other people go into this combat, he will... Not a bad combat for him to use Stage Incident, so we shall see. We'll see what Ilban chooses to do here. Perhaps he's going to go greedy. If he misses, I guess he's got Gurney to fall back on. Or maybe he's just going to go Tech Negotiation and lock that in. I mean, I probably would just go Tech Negotiation and be happy with a Spice, to be honest. But he's going to go greedy and look for one more Persuasion. Oh, no, he's happy. He's happy not taking the Spice this round. He's already on 3 points, which is really ahead of everyone. Yeah, I'd really gamble and try to get a spice here. Oh, there we go. He is happy days. Picks up his web power, gets a spice. Is going to be able to withdraw as well. Ilban's going to be very hard to stop here. There was really only one card in there that was risky for him. I think that was his other dagger, so he was good. Oh no, he did also pick up Chome shares, so there was 2 out of 8 cards that was risky for him to pick up. Una goes Carthag and picks up Infiltrate. And he has not much else to do, just going to go forward space and lock that alliance in. We'll grab that alliance, I should say. Baron with 1 more action. I can go take negotiation or just continue to mine. I wouldn't mind going take negotiation and picking up some more water here, because there is a fair bit of water building up, a bit of spice building up. But in doing so, you might actually not want to retreat your troops this combat, and because you do get an extra bonus water if he chooses to go that way. And he does, so I probably wouldn't retreat here as Baron and see if you win. Well, certainly because Ekaz is about to most likely about to retreat. We shall see. Reveal for 9. Easy game for Ilban. It's quite a great start he's been able to start off with here. We'll see if he chooses not to go for the spice. I mean, Gurney's there. It's still early, see if he can win some more combats, but I'd be happy just to go with a spice for sure. Already going up to 5 points and making his way up the Emperor Alliance. Wow, great start. So Ilban, so Baron will have a free combat here. We'll look to S-stage, unless Una decides to play his double cross, but I doubt she will do that. So I guess happy for Baron getting to play your stage incident and winning the combat, getting additional water as well. Una making her way down the research track, trashing the reconnaissance. Not opting to buy anything. 3 to buy. Not much else out there. Doesn't play a double cross, so Baron's happy. Sorry, Luna did buy something there. I missed that one. That could have been the double draw graft card. Forget the name. Ekaz with 3 specimens. Thinking about going Piter, which he does. Has a lot of troops, so yep, don't hate that. And has 2 to, yep, he's able to trash. Reveal of 3 for Baron. Probably won't buy anything, to be honest, or maybe he'll look to buy Gilded Administrator, so he's got access to spacing and be able to trash, but I wouldn't hate that. But we shall see if he chooses to buy anything. He's already got 2 liaisons, so certainly would not be keen to get another one. Don't hate the Guild Administrator buy. He does go recruitment mission, and maybe we'll pick up Circa Legion here now with he's got 5 to buy. It's not a bad card, and Long Reach does come out. So There we go. And next, everyone's got their sword master apart from Ilban, which most likely will get it next round. Stage incident played. Baron's quite happy actually. He's maybe he's gonna be able to make a comeback now in this game. Stage incident point, extra water, 3 spice, and an intrigue. He'll be happy with that. Picks up tiebreaker. May or may not be relevant. We shall see. And on to round number 5 we'll go. A lot of water building up here in the Haga Basin. So I wouldn't be surprised if Yuna goes there first turn. That's a lot of spice. 5 spice for 1 water. The combat is Siege of Carthage. Another point up for grabs. A few different options that she has. It looks like she'll most likely going to go mining. Although she is thinking that she does want to smuggle. But honestly, that is a lot of spice you to grow. Yeah, can't give that up. Sets you up for next round. Well, tier 3 combats. So gets a final bump to get the additional spice from the beetle point. Yuna's happy with that. We'll see what Ikaz decides to do. Goes shipping. Doesn't choose to go to the Great Flat. So the Great Flat is now really open for Baron. Who, yeah, might be looking to capitalize on that. Doesn't have to go there straight away. He's got most likely going to start making his way up the Emperor track on his Sardaukar, using his Sardaukar. Difficult combat this. Oh, he does opts to go straight away. Okay. And chooses to trash his reconnaissance. Okay. I mean, that's all good. Don't want any shenanigans with people with extra water. Oh, I guess Ikaz. Ikaz does have his water, sorry. Apologize there. He did have to get that turn. Ilban gonna probably go up here. He does have Chome delegates, so he will be able to go to shipping. We'll certainly be looking to get his sword master this round. Don't forget to to research Ilban. There we go. You know, opts to go Highliner here for the point. Don't hate that. It's good. Maybe she doesn't need to go use all her troops. I mean, with Double Cross and Master Tactician behind, wouldn't mind just not using all her troops. Maybe bait people into going into the combat, but we shall see. If anyone decides to go in, probably not. No one really has any combat cards, so not really very attractive. Ikaz going to go wealth here, picking up a card, perhaps looking for a graph card. I can't remember if Ikaz picked up any graph cards. We shall see. And Baron going Sardaukar Legion, going to Conspire, building up his troops, picking up Harvest Cells. Probably not too excited about that. He does have Rapid, so perhaps he can. It doesn't matter if he's building up a garrison there. Oh, interesting. Twisted Mentat. Oh, he does get to recall. Okay. Which means he won't be able to get his Swordmaster this turn, which is probably not a bad thing, to be honest, because he does get an extra action anyway. And if someone takes a Mentat next round, he still will be able to get that card draw. He goes up and down, probably going to collect most likely some good text out there. Chooses to go restricted ordnance for some more combat next round. So maybe this should be put here. So don't hate that. So he's in really good. Yeah, he really needs to start putting troops in combat here. He forgets to recall his agent. I mean, it does say you may recall his agent, so there we go. He does remember it. Unit chooses to infiltrate smuggling. With her ring, and so a few different options, and she's got effectively two bumps here. She's got one faction bump on each alliance, so she's not far away from a lot of points. Yeah, wouldn't mind her working on her Bene Gesserit so that she can start going for an alliance. So double bump on the Bene alliance there. So Ikaz now did not get to draw any graph cards. Not sure if he had any, but with his last action, perhaps he's looking to use his fold space to Wealth or Hardy Warriors. I'm happy to go to Mentat. Drawing some more cards. Okay, maybe he's going to have enough for a spice. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, he'll certainly have enough for a spice with one more action to play. Baron, not sure what card he's got prepped up. Ikaz's still thinking what he's going to do next round here. Just needs to end his turn, and we'll keep going. So Ilban on 6 points, still looking favourite here. Still got one more point, one more friendship point to get into Bene Gesserit. So he'll start working on that. He's probably looking to win one tier 3 combat with all these troops in the garrison, but it is hard to get troops into combat and get Spice Must Flow. So we'll look to see how he manages to get rid of his garrisoned units. I'm sure he wouldn't mind stealing rapid mobilization if that was possible. Maybe Ikaz forgot to end his turn here. There we go. Just keep the game moving along. Baron goes for High Council. Not much left to do, and maybe okay. I see Ikaz going to still suits. Yeah, put some troops in. He really needs to get rid of his garrison, so can only pick up 2 there. Cool. And so, bit of tension between Ekaz and Baron now for the Fremen Alliance. Yeah, Una does get the additional points, additional Benny bumps from Throne Room Politics. So, interesting that she chose to go 2 bumps there from her ring and shipping. We shall see how that turns out. Now, one more action for Kaz. He can use his 1 reveal cards, I think, to be able to still get spice. So perhaps he'll just go secrets. And he will. Reinforcements is picked up by Kaz. That might be relevant next round for a future combat. Very strong card. 4 to buy. Nothing too exciting. Perhaps he'll go back for Guild Administrator, but not too exciting either, to be honest. Not sure if he should pick up another liaison though. He's already got 2. He does go for another liaison. Okay, hopefully he doesn't pick it all up once. Okay, reveal of 9. Spice for Ilban. So it's like Yuna's going to get this victory. He'll be happy with that. And on to the next round we go. I think if you're in this position, you're still happy if you're Ilban. You're very far ahead with additional maybe 2 more easy points. He does still have to make his way down the research track to get his Talaxu point. Wow, and he gets a Benny bump, so makes it a bit easier for him to get another point there. Perhaps if he can just lock up one more victory point. His Benny bump and a spice. That's very close to getting that 10 points, so Nilbine definitely favorite. Terrible Purpose is the next combat. He will be happy to see that. He does pick up his ring with 9 Stellaris, so he can choose to go both his Swordmaster and Mentat this round if it's still open to him. Firstly, though, with Ekaz, just going with the double research, which he does have the option if he chooses to get the double beetle bump if he would like to, as he's about to go shipping. Yeah, it's probably difficult for him to try and get his final one though, so perhaps just one beetle bump is sufficient. Gets his Emperor friendship, moves up to 5 points. And looks like he will choose to go his double beetle bump. Maybe he's thinking about it. Be very hard for him to try and get. Yeah, I would just get the one. He's still got High Council to potentially buy additional more spice. It's not likely he's going to get his second Talaxu point. So that's that. Baron getting additional spice, so he maybe will look to go Highliner this round. He all has access to that. He's also got potential for spice by this turn if he doesn't choose to go highliner. We shall see what he chooses to do. Now, he did choose not to lock in the Fremen Alliance there, to get the Fremen Alliance. So Ilbern might be looking to that, although I'm sure he's just happy to go to Mentat and Swordmaster this round. So that comes back around to Baron. He picks up his Twisted Mentat, so he's got a lot of potential actions here. You know which Stitched Horror. Opts to draw cards, looking for that TM, and picks it up. So Yuna's in a good position to get her second Tilaxu point. So I think Yuna's in a good position here as well. So you never know what's going to happen. It is June. She's got a very good hand. Likely to get a Spice this turn and lock up the... get the Benny Alliance. Kaz with not a lot of options. Maybe we'll go to research as well. Does be able to go... has invasion ships. Although maybe he's just going to... Yeah, not a lot of options with Kaz. He does have Steel Suit Manufacturer to potentially go the Hardy Warriors. And with reinforcements, it's not a bad play actually. I think he will choose to do that. I think it's the right play. No, okay. Alright. Choosing just to go with High Council. Does unlock his dispensation, I guess. And look, don't blame him not going Hardy Warriors there. His Baron had access to the interstellar shipping. Chooses to put 6 out of the 7 in. Probably does, yeah, thinks he's good, which he probably is. Now we'll see what Ilban looks to do. Most likely going to go for that Fremen Alliance. No, happy to just leave it open for now. And he's going to have so many actions this round. He's got 3 more actions still with Twisted Mentat. Crazy. Actions back onto Yuna, who's probably going to buy Spice this round. Happy to just go Wealth, draw more cards. You do want to cycle out your deck if you do have Tilaxu Master in your hand, so that you high chance to pick it up again. Options again still open for Steel Suits or Hardy, so just gonna have a lot of water. Wouldn't mind going Hardy here, to be honest. He's got a lot of water. So picks up another water, put some more troops in, but happy to just put the 2 in. And so the action's on Baron. Most likely going to use his Signet Ring to either Carthage or Arrakis. It doesn't have a lot of good intrigue, so he still has Sonic Snoopers. Might be able to just trash everything, to be honest. Not sure if this Rapid is going to be relevant for him anymore. Going to pick up a double intrigue, it looks like. And maybe he'll choose to use his Sonic now. No. I wouldn't mind going Carthage, to be honest. Not a lot of good intrigues for people to steal. So why not draw some more and see if you get lucky. If you don't, trash it out with Sonic. But smuggling's also not bad since he's going to be able to go shipping next round. So just prep up his shipping. Oh, picks up Windfall. That hurts. That hurts. So he might actually just look to use his Sonic Snoopers this round. We shall see. Oh, Fremen Bump. That is good though. That is good. I would probably use that now. And he does. What a pickup. What a pickup. So, if I'm Ilban, would I go fight for this and go hardy? Probably not. It's probably a good round for Ilban to start going to back to Benny. Interesting, he chooses to, I guess, yeah. I mean, I would keep that intrigue. Oh, he does choose to fight for it. Ooh, this is risky. Baron's always going to have action on you. He's got more he's going before you. So I would have just gone for the selective breeding play and to try and get a spice and work on his Benny alliance here. Just give up that alliance. Not sure about this play. He's not doing anything with the troops, I guess, but he's not going to get much either going in here. Yeah. I think he's just got to work on getting spice. He's already got 6 in hand. What else is he going to do? He's got 2 more actions. Is Arrakis still open, I guess? Oh, Yuna. Oh, wow. Okay. Yuna using TM. She already has access to... she already has enough for a spice, so using TM to get long reach there. Ekaz chooses to deploy an extra troop, so look, if I was Ilban, I would probably be looking for his negotiated withdrawal with his next 2 cards to go Arrakis. If you can get that additional withdrawal, then that additional bump is a great play. I'm sure it's 1 in 9. There's only one more way for him to draw. Doesn't have access to buy Dreadnought for an additional draw. So Baron does get Gurney with his 6th reveal. I did miss that. So going High Council there paid off for him. Okay. Maybe he's looking to pick up... Okay, training drones. Man, Ilban deciding last minute to go combat. He really just needs to get some extra spice must flow, I think, and work on his Benny. So Yunu's all of a sudden looking really good and picks up 2 more swords. Sorry, another master tactician. So if it may be in a position to win the combat next round. So whatever happens here, she's definitely going to get her last point. Pretty safe. Picking up the Contaminator this late, yeah, I'm not sure. I guess she can put it at the top of the deck and yeah, I mean, open for Hardy Warriors next turn. Get the last beetle that way. That means Stitched Horror. Not waiting on Stitched Horror to be picked up. I guess it's not bad. Ilban, just opting to get some water wants to get ahead of Ekaz here. I'm not sure why this extra water is so important to Ekaz. Yeah, I would probably go and try to go Arrakis, try and get that negotiated withdrawal. Now it makes it really hard for him to get on top. I mean, Baron does need to draw into Fremen, which I don't think he's got any more access. He's got his player's diplomacy, so maybe Ilban is good. But we shall see what happens. There you go, no more Arrakis liaisons, it's all gone. Not a very exciting row, so I doubt people are going to be using anymore. Baron's going to win this conflict. So it's going to turn out into a very close game, actually. Everyone going to be sitting on 6 points. Going into the next round. Baron does have one bump away from getting additional bump from in the research track. So Ilban does need to be careful here. Perhaps Ilban figured that he's got web of power, so he could potentially chase if he'd like, but he does need to draw it. I mean, again, I think if it was me, I'd be trying to go for easy points, the Benny point as another spice this round. But we shall see what happens into the first tier 3 combat. And it's going to be... looks like is Battle for Carthage. So, definitely... a lot of people would be interested in this combat, seeing as everyone is on 6 points. So again, as I said, Baron does not have access to that Fremen. Not a lot of good options for him. So I'd be, if I was him, I'd be probably researching straight up, going to research station, get that bump to try and get on top of the Fremen Alliance and draw more cards. Otherwise, Mentat is also open. Yeah, difficult spots. I mean, another good play would be for him to go voice shipping and then block smuggling. Okay, he chooses to do it this way. Yep. I wonder what he's going to block. Maybe he'll block the Mentat, knowing that he's probably still wants to play more actions. I wouldn't mind blocking Mentat here. Yep. So looking into this hand for Ilban, see, he's in a difficult position now. He doesn't have enough spice to research, so he definitely has to go mind spice first before going to selective breeding. Although he probably wants to win this combat, but probably thinks he can't. So, man, Una might be able to end the game this round. Una's going to get a Fremen point going Hardy Warriors, get the additional bump with the Teleactual research, and then with the Signet Ring, get her final bump on spacing. So that is 3 points before the combat is even started, and is able to then throw in a lot of troops. So, wow, Una is in a really good position to end the game this round, especially with 2 swords, 2 combat cards in hand, and a double cross. We just might see that here. That's really, really good moves by Yuna. Good stuff. So we'll see if anyone else really has. Although, yeah, all the players are going to be able to see that they're in danger here. Is there anyone that's likely going to stop Yuna? Maybe Ikaz, but Ikaz is going to need to go. I think for Ikaz to have a chance, we'll need to go Highliner. But yeah, it's difficult. So Baron goes Mentat, and if I'm Ilban here, yeah, goes to the Web of Power for secrets. Yeah, not sure about this. I think you'd. That's why Zilba, not sure about going shipping first there. I think you really needed to mine. Yeah, to mine one of the mining spaces to be able to go selective breeding. But now it has to go this way to go down on shipping. I guess he does get to steal the Fremen Alliance this way, and he'll still be able to go to selective breeding and get that point. Oh, did Baron forget to get his bump? No, I think he got it in the Benny track. Yeah, right. Okay. So maybe he figured he couldn't stop Ilban and was happy to give it up. Here goes Yuna with 3 more troops in combat. Uses her ring, probably going up spacing here. And he's on 9 points. So does not have enough for research. So for a spice, sorry. So although, yeah, there's different ways she could potentially get it. Maybe getting going spaceport. Ikaz, yes, this is what Ikaz definitely needs to do. Certainly needs to try and go Highliner to make it go another round. So we might actually be able to see that. I'm not going to count the points just yet. But I think Ikaz definitely has to go in here, yes. We'd like to see it. With the additional 3 troops from reinforcements, might have enough to beat Yuna here, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I think he's going to be good. Oh, Yuna does have double cross as well, so we'll see. It's going to be tight. I won't do the maths just yet. Baron with 2 more actions. Not a lot for him to do. And now he's going to decide to use his Sonic Supers, I think. He's probably really keen to be able to get a spice this turn. But interesting, he's using his Sarkar Legion instead of his dagger, because now he's still short. Oh no, he's got High Council. He's good. So maybe he's looking to play rapid, just building up the garrisons. We shall see. So Baron's able to also get his Salaxu point this turn. So effectively he is on 7, and so 8 with Spice. 1 more action to go. Now Ilban feeling a bit sad, can't go selective, so he's going to go to secrets. He draws corner of the market. Crazy. But he's not going to have enough to to get his another spice this round. So that card might just be dead. Oh, he's really blundered. I think he chose to draw to get Solari to try and fulfill economic positioning, but now he's short. He didn't go spice, so he couldn't go selective, and now he's short to go selective as well when he went down in shipping. So Ilban being short on multiple accounts here. Not quarter market's no good. Economic positioning is no good. That is rough. That is rough. So Yuna decides to go Carthag to put more troops in. He's really got to win this combat. Additional troop from Stitched Horror. Now, if I'm Ikaz, where can I go to get more troops in? Really, only option is Siege. Stitch Tabor. Apologies, he does have invasion ships, so he can go to, maybe he's looking to go Carthag, or maybe he's going to be greedy to try and get a spice here this round as well. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He's got enough. Oh, okay. Draw more cards so that he can use Benny Sisters as swords. Yes, I think that's not a bad play. Not a bad play at all. And he draws experimentations, which means he'll be able to get his Tatraspoon point this turn as well. So good result for him. Good play. Although he didn't get his extra troop in. Which, yeah, I think maybe Yuna's got this. Baron with one more action. So because he chose to... Yeah, he's looking to go use his Sonic Supers here. He can't really play any more cards, otherwise he won't have enough for his spice. So I think he's just dead in terms of additional actions. He's going to just trash one. Not go Rapidine is not lucky. Oh, I think that's the end of the game for Baron. Going to reveal for his... Wait. Yes, he still needs to reveal. He can't just not take his turn. Maybe just do it manually. And there's a spice for Baron. So, I mean, Baron's really hoping Ikaz wins this turn, this combat, so that we go to another round. Actually, no, even if Ikaz wins it, he has enough for a spice. He has enough for a Tatraspoon point. So he's on 8 right now. And that will end the game as well. So action back to Ilban. Not much for him to do. He's probably a little bit frustrated with himself going for that Fremen Alliance. He did go for the Fremen Alliance in the end. He did get it. But probably missed out on a Spice Must Flow and corner the market points, which could have been enough for him, to be honest. He would have ended on 11. No, he would have had the most spice. No, he'd have been tied with Ikaz. So he would have ended on 9 points. $10 points. 10 points with the corner market point. There's double cross from Yuna. Looks like Ekaz is going to be. Oh, I'm not going to do the maths. I think it's going to be close. So, no, let's do the maths. So, Yuna's going to be on 28 combat. Ekaz going to have 3. Oh, he's only got 2. Oh, he's got to do it in the right order here. So, what he's got to do is get his point first, yes, and then get his point, and then use reinforcements. Yep, well done. So he's currently on 16, so 22 tied, and no, it's not going to be enough. Yuna's going to be good. Yuna's going to be good. Don't forget to buy spice. Yeah, good stuff. So the second position's most likely going to still go to... It's going to go to Ekaz, it looks like, with the spice tiebreaker. What a close game. And we go to the combat. He's got still suit manufacturer there. Just Red wondering where he got the extra spice from. Right, so Yuna wins it. Very good game. Very close. I think TM's showing its power again with those ways to cycle your deck. But I think overall Yuna just played a good game. Everyone played really well, actually. Would have been difficult, I think, in Ilban's perspective, just to see what others played had. So I don't blame him for going for the Fremen Alliance. I think it was a good move. Oh, my apologies. Baron does. Wow, that's very insightful thinking there. Going for keeping the tiebreaker ends up giving him second position. Ilban so upset. Economic positioning and corner of the market, no good. No good on either of those. So Ilban ends up coming last. Wow. There you go. So Yuna with first position. Yuna in first position on 11 points. Baron second with a spice tiebreaker on second. Ekaz third and Ilban fourth. It was a very close game. Well, there you have it. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you in the next game.